Hello, your Mustache, and welcome back to the Wars. Today, well, it's a very simple thing. We're just going back to ranked. We have to fill up the boxes, and we have to complete a mission. So yeah, 2 free boxes, still nothing useful. Maybe we'll get the random legendary drop as before. But today, we have a balance mission. So we swap this one in. Check it out, there it is. And just level her up. Probably not going to change much in terms of stats, but we can get a decent chunk of the talent tree completed, which is a lot of armor, health, and attack. This character is nothing unique in the talent tree. Yeesh. Anyway. Okay, so we kind of ran out of blue rare essence, but we do have something useful. Sure, her deal is going. Which means it's technically cheaper, so what if we get level 2? 13. A bit more coins, and there's the blue essence we needed. Can you not do that? Seriously, the best results we can get is maybe if it chooses to actually just drop some of our actual shards. 14, so we get both. Anyway, I think we have enough to level up both of those talents now. Lean bow. 4. If we get one more offer, we can get a level 2. And that also might put me to... no, not level... We don't have a level 5 account yet. Level that. And that. That's good. We'll grab another one. We have no use for the crystals otherwise, so might as well. Yeah, we don't even need the guaranteed charge, which is only 6. Okay. But this one will give us a bit more, right? Starting my leader. Nah, actually, we didn't get any essence. Yeah, 1,000 essence, though. There wasn't anything special with these offers, was there? Yeah, no. There wasn't. Okay, level 2. And now let's see here. 2% damage or 50 and 60. Okay, we can get 2% damage and then potential 4% later. Okay. And we level up. Do we get... There's level 5. And why is it just 0? Was it really exact? Okay. Well then. 2% HP. 2% damage. And because this thing doesn't take rare essence, never mind. We do get to just level that up as well. Why not? Only because she's level 2. And now... level 5 HP. And including the assists will be level 5. That means Antonio gets stronger as well. So the next power spike for the account has happened. Level 5 skills for everyone. For Sandra. There we go. Probably not going to be able... Actually, no. I think they can level up one of her talents if it's the same thing as Fern, which will probably be... yeah, that one. And that one takes rare. Why not? It's the universal assist at this point. Lauren! You might not be getting used that much anymore soon, but you are still a rare, similar to Gia. The Zen might be just swapping between them. And same thing here. Why not? It's just that one random spot that doesn't need the rare essence. It's very much something. Alright, Antonio, let's just give you a boost as well, before we begin. At least we can level up Ollie as well, but as said, he's only used his villain at this point, and that can just go to Papa Caraffa instead. We'll leave him as backup. And yeah, reminder that Antonio's stats are false, he's not in a team right now, so don't bother thinking about that. 21,000, Fern is basically ready. She's 1 level below Antonio, though. That's the only thing to point out. Level 3 Epic would be equivalent to him, but That's technically every rarity, but now she just has a lot of HP. And some damage. The good thing is, I have an invincible attack, so... let's see if we can... we might be able to still be fine at deal with Leos, but we'll see what happens. We just need 4 wins, and the Corruption Zone is 1 boss. So a lot of wasted battles, but we'll see how well she does. This is just Fern's training day. And it's a Valentine Tommy to start. Well, that's certainly a way. Listen, don't press the block to start. It's all I need to make sure not to do. Go into the air, and chain cannons. And we're not getting a helpful middle slot. I don't know why I even bothered delaying. I'm just gonna get hit by another breaker. No. There we go. Savage Claw. You're not blocking it. You have to use your energy, otherwise you're not getting your super. What if I just... nothing? Okay, we burn you. You didn't stop it, so... poke. Sledge. What'd you launch? It didn't reach. Well, they didn't do anything. Rocky. Yeah, okay. You are weird.
KO. Win.
So, we do have these boxes that can be progressed, at least. They're not going to be as, I don't need as much damage, which is one thing. So it's going to actually be progressed a decent bit more than the other ones. You have no blocks. Can I get a one to start, or am I going to get breaker and... no! Wow! Real rigging this one, aren't we? Primary block attack plus middle slot blocked off. Yep, and I'm not rotating at all. Okay. Wow, I'm not. You are not being helpful in the slightest. Well, Rocky. And no, didn't let me block. The breaker is not going to do any damage with 1 stack. Yeah, that's just rude.
KO. You lose.
Nah, instead of making use of their weakness, I'm gonna get stuck without my breakers. And here's a Guile. Savage Claw. Solo slashes. And you can stay in your corner. We back away. Yeah, and there goes Casey, rushing forwards faster than he's allowed. Yeah. Okay. Savage Claw once. We're gonna launch. And Bird Snatcher. Yeah, stay in your corner. You gonna be another Casey? Yeah, no. At least it works. So I can get away with that. You get stunned. Probably gonna end up here seeing Leo shortly. I guess not. Okay, Solid No Slashes. Stay in your corner. Again? No. Instead, that happens. We're in the air. In the middle of a breaker as well. Okay, now I just need to recover energy. You got it? Got the energy, and just blocked off. Talk about rude. Talk about rude. Anyway, Burst Snatcher. Chain Cannons. And I don't think we can get it again, so... yeah, okay. Use it too soon.
KO. You lose.
And let's add that the thing doesn't want to be normal either. No Leos, just all Casey. Instead of being normal, it's only Casey. Fire Sword Slash, you can face him. Nope, okay, no strike for you. Get rid of this. Savage Claw. And again. What is it? Oh, wait, no, this is Savage Claw. But we're still gonna launch you. No Ollie allowed. We slashed, and then we're gonna launch. With that, it's gonna be a Rising Storm. And you did nothing. Okay, Whirling Winds. You have yet to press anything. Yeah, I pose in front of you, and what happens? Nothing. Okay. Yeah, enough of that.
KO. You win.
It really was. I lose until the mission finally can be progressed again. Defender stuff. Okay, still. I need another regular box, and clearly that's gonna happen. I really do need to actually either swap Lauren out or use her so I can actually use Poisandra. Because my strikes are non-existent. I don't think I need to add a dash there. That actually just slowed it down. And I have no block. Okay, what do you do? Well, of all things, you got a crit. So, Pursuit Claw. We're gonna wait and back away. Okay. Savage Slashes. Nah, there's a Lauren. This will work fine. You back. Okay, you push away, but no. You make a mistake, so up you go. Bird Snatcher. Bird Snatcher again. Chain Cannons. You lose your super. I made you waste an entire one. And of course, nope, my backdash is not good enough. Poke. No, you did nothing. This works for me. Up you go. And Whirling Winds. You get knocked out by that combo.
KO. You win.
Well, at least she's doing a lot of damage. And especially since she has everything Antonio did. Okay, that doesn't help. That didn't help at all. Okay, you're not going to get anything off this. You're probably going to use Casey, and I'm just going to go invincible. As I said, it's exactly what just happened. Anyway, Solid Slashes. Let's see. So, if you have a breaker, I'm going to use the super. Nope, okay. Well, I'm still using it now. Let's see. Whirling Winds. You're still in the air. They're probably going to use Leo. Or, I guess, their middle slot. Well, I still need to make sure of my damage. No! Jump! You don't get to slow me down until the second hit. The good thing is, I have a way to dodge their super. That's one thing. If I don't enter mine. There we go. Do your combo, and let's see whether or not you choose to activate their super. No. Well, you're still in range, so get launched!
KO. You win.
RJ. Another person with no blocks. Can I have a strike this time? Okay, I did have a strike. It's just not the one I was gonna care about. I care about the leader's attacks. Not the assist. But there, now I have nothing but strikes, so... No. Antonio the run-in assist. Okay, not happening, RJ. Bird Snatcher. And back away. No, oh, and you whiffed. Wow, that thing's range sucks. Yep. Well, that happened. Detection attack, didn't help me. We jump! Sorry. That result was very much expected. I am sorry, RJ, but... Ah! You're gonna get a combo? Yeah, good job. I had no energy.
KO. You lose.
I lost the match. I still got the mission, though. Yeah, once again. It's only taking one win so far, and the next one's probably going to take 2 once the thing actually registers. It's there again. Well, good on them for making sure they can press the card and wake up. I've had enough instances where the opponent actually had time to press something, but they didn't. That one had barely enough time. They managed to get it. Pursuit Claw. There you go. Go back away. That's your block. Adam or... No. And there it is. On the way down. Are you sure you're gonna be okay from this? Strike them! No. Okay. Rising Storm. And Bird Snatcher. Into Chain Cannons. I know I technically don't have to cancel it, but well, that happened. You gonna jump? Yeah. Can't recover yet anyway. The thing would automatically disable my block anyway once it was ready. Are you really gonna do that? Okay, yoink! Well, Chain Cannons! Into a flying kick! Yeet! You could have blocked that!
KO. You win.
And he's back. Okay, so how do I deal with this again? Can I get a strike? No, then they get a block. Okay, then they don't dash. You're gonna kick? No. Okay, then. Then they get it twice. Okay. Well, we need to strike spam them without... Yeah, that's just rude. Again! Jess! No! Casey! No, but we dodged that. Physical Claw! We just need to make use of the strike when we have it, but not when that happens. Okay, Chain Cannons. 1. To a Bird Snatcher. To the Chain Cannons. And now we need to recover against the Antonio. Clearly he's going to be that far, though.
KO. You lose.
I spent all my energy. That was expected. At least, listen. At least Antonio is a lot more fair than the dumbness that is Ollie. A lot more range for him, but he can be blocked on the first hit if you don't be careful. Wow. Doing well beyond your display damage now, aren't we, Haley Assist? Wow. And yeah, and great, okay. Useless. No strike. No strike from me. Suit Claw. Let's see what we can do here. Again. No. But fine, they had the block.
KO. You lose.
Yeah, in terms of the situation, that is. The Super State is really not helping me. I need to just pay attention to how I can get away with it, because it's not that simple. I can use it, but I think it's more of the case of trying to keep an advantage rather than a combo. No. And then we block. There we go. Then we dodge. Yeah, listen, Magna is a very far detecting assist. He is still very much fair, even if he goes very far, very quickly for well, a very high damaging break. He's still a detection assist that can be dodged. Just don't be in your corner and you'll be fine. Well, get yoinked! You're not out of range. Born chain, and yeah, maybe the middle slot could have been more useful than that. You're really not going to use it. And yeah, there goes my problem. Go ahead. You almost dropped that. It's really not letting me block anything. Okay, get yoinked. Again! Whirling Winds! You can block this! You had 1 HP.
KO. You win.
As per usual, it's just coins. It's nothing special. We'll get the Corruption Zone box at the end. Did I get at least 1 win against this guy? Because that's really all I need right now. Just at least get that. Savage Claw! Nope. You're still trying to detect. So you're not going to attack instantly this time. Yeah, no. Enough with that one. Let's see if we can... Yeah, there it is. This time your running is not helping you. And yeah. Not in the corner. Not in the corner. Listen, if you don't actually use your super instantly, you're never gonna land the thing. Just gonna say that much. You'll have to use it instantly. Pursuit Claw! There's your block. Block this one. And we're just gonna hit you with another Pursuit Claw. Okay. Yeah, and not to mention if I don't... No block from me!
KO. You lose.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I keep running out of a defense against them. Yeah, they keep blocking me because even if they don't have a... They don't even have a block assist or anything along those lines, yet here I get my problems. I dodged your first hit. That's all that mattered. Savage Claw! You can stay over there. So let's slash it. Nope. Okay. No! No, okay, fine. You weren't ready to use it, so... Rising Storm! And Burst Snatcher! With that, you back away. Okay, that's your block. Really? Figure out again. And couldn't press it. Yep, that was expected.
KO. You lose.
She's holding her own, which is good enough. But she may have 1,000 extra health on Antonio. That's basically what's happened, but now he's also got roughly the same amount of health. But that matches still rely on a bit of RNG. The opponents not being able to just do this from round start. So, yep. Block. No! Instead, Camille. Okay, get launched. How about a Bird Snatcher? Can we get the... No, of course we never get the strike after this. No, we have no energy, we don't get a strike. It's every time. It's happening every time now. Yep. Anything? Nah, you get... No, of course. No, we're just airborne still. So it means nothing. Yeah, we can't get out of that.
KO. You lose.
It's only invincible at the start. It is fully vulnerable afterwards. Because you're just stuck being airborne. No! Solar slashes, you're still in the air. Let's see if we can. Solar rising. Nope. And Pursuit Claw. That's something. Can we dodge that breaker? Probably. If they even tried to use it. There you go. No, you get launched. Bird Snatcher. Can we get the strike back? There we go, finally. Finally, we're allowed to have that one. Strike properties. It did something. At least the sweep was high enough as well. Dodge the blind spot. Dodge the projectile. Listen, you have the leader. Please use him. Okay, now that's not the blind spot yet. You missed. Well, you landed. But at what cost? At what cost?
KO. You win.
Well, this is match number 60. Technically, the last match should have been the last one, but I didn't keep track of how many fights I got into. Anyway, again, pressing a strike now. Solar rising. You didn't stop it. Here. You can stay in your corner. Go back away. Back it up. No. You're high range. You can go back. Probably expect Ollie. Meh. We're going invincible. You have to use your strike. We'll do the same thing again. This time, and you whiff anyway. Okay, up you go. What if I just, Rising Storm? You're not paying attention. Bird Snatcher! Before the reset. And nope. Again. Go to your corner. Pursuit Claw! Okay. Backdash! Nope, okay. Not this time. Not this time. Since it is a very weird assist. Don't be in the corner, otherwise he actually will hit you because he spawns it instantly. Other spots, his detection range is just way too high. Especially for his speed. I only have one. This is what I mean. Once again, we played a lot of wasted matches, at the same time not, because we actually progressed a different mission. But that was a decent chunk of shards that appeared there. So we get a legendary today. Wow, Antonio wants to come back already. We got a new defender, which is Zanaku. No Merrick yet, but yeah, halfway through that one. I think maybe Monday we'll collect this one, and then onwards it might just be incomplete from the last box. So yeah, where is it now? Right, Savage Claw. You're completely vulnerable throughout the entire thing. You jump with invincibility. The rest of it, fully stuck in the air until the animation's over. Inway chose that's how they want to have this breaker act. Also, how much of a problem it happened right at the end of the steal. You dodge Ollie. Nah, he just press a strike. You'll hit her anyway. Sometimes it might not happen, but yeah. In the end, I just ended up having more problems, if anything, with Claw and Chain, because every time I tried to do something, it was a double. Ending with Bird Snatcher does not get you much energy. Ending with a breaker gets you a bit of energy. Until you are vulnerable because you didn't rotate to the strike, so now you don't have a 2-cost strike. Or the primary slot is just not agreeing, so I did not end up using the primary slot much, so, or when it came to the super state, but it still did something. 21,000. We'll swap to Antonio just to show his stats, since he really wanted to appear. 22, there. Due to his 1 talent tree there, 1 talent tree to Poisandra, and 1 talent tree to Lauren, he has reached 22,000. Okay, that's more of attack, so that's useless. Thanks to level 5. So yeah, the accounts get stronger. We're at 22,000 health. Maybe Ruby isn't going to be too far off. We need to reach 4,000, but clearly we're still at the border of Sapphire. So that we'll have to see, because the highest we've gotten is 3,800. But yeah. If you guys did enjoy the video, please be sure to give a like, comment if there's something you'd like to see, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thing, and your notifications is in the description. Memberships are things you can become on and have notification streams at the end of videos, which receive the latest thumbnails, as well as your member Ranger Alliance with priority. Else the next Power Rangers video. Bye!